and we meet again. So guys, this session is going to be about Fourier transform. Okay, this is going to be about Fourier transform, and we'll see many problems based on Fourier transform. After which, I'll also give you homework problems based on Fourier transform. NK, it is good afternoon, not good morning. Sanket, in plus classes, right now animation is not included. Later on, it is going to come. Then we can do such session on plus as well. Okay. So that is in the plans of the tech team. Tech team is working upon it. But I really like that you guys like such content. Happy Janmashtami, NK. Okay. So friends, before starting the session, let me introduce you myself. Those of you who don't know me. So my name is Ankit Goyal. I got AIR 1 in GATE 2014 and 2018. And my friend, I was awarded the President of India Gold Medal in the year 2013 when I graduated from IIT Indore. So presently, I'm working as a director at an academy for GATE department, and I teach all the subjects in electrical engineering with a focus on the core subjects of electrical. So my friend, till date, I have taught more than 1 lakh students for the past 7 years in online and the offline mode. So I have a rich teaching experience, and I understand what kind of content do you need. And guys, if you want to be a part of the revolution that we have created at an academy, and if you want to learn from the best educators in the country in the easiest manner possible, then join an academy today. As we have also started a new batch from Monday itself. And if you want to join an academy, you can give a call on this number. Okay, just call on this number to join the new batch that we have started from Monday itself. And my friend, make sure that you use the coupon code AnkitGate, because Ankit Gate represents that I'll be your mentor, I'll be your guide in all GATE and ESC examination. My friend, what are the benefits that are included with the plus subscription? You get daily live classes in English and Hindi. You get doubt solving sessions in which every subject doubts are cleared. Okay, you get weekly quizzes every Sunday. You get rank improvement batches, crash courses, previous year question, daily practice paper, practice question, mentorship guidance, everything. Everything is included at the cost of just one subscription. Okay. Now, my friend. So, if you want to join an academy, you can click on Gate and ESE in your app, click on Get Subscription, and then if you are a dropper or a dropout or final year, then choose 1 year subscription. And if you are a second or third year, then choose 2 year subscription. Okay, and make sure that you use the code AnkitGate, because this code represents that again I'll be guiding you for GATE and ESE examination. You can pay by credit, debit card, EMI, net banking. Also, you can pay by HDFC debit card EMI or Bajaj Finserv debit card EMI. But the only thing that you will remember is the code. Okay, my friend. So this is the Facebook group which you can join for all your doubt solving needs. And you can also follow my Telegram channel where I upload the PDF of all my YouTube classes. I give you information regarding whatever classes that are upcoming. And my friend, you can join my Telegram group where you can ask the doubts as well. Okay. And do subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. That is your Creatrix channel. Okay, my friend. So now let us start the question. Guys, please don't post useless questions. Focus on whatever I am teaching. So here is the first question, everybody. Here is the first question. I am giving you 1 minute for this. The first question, you guys have got 1 minute. Come on, guys. Today you will get homework as well. Neil, please answer in the polling, not in the chat. Guys, please answer in the polling. I have created a poll for you guys. So, guys, what you have to do, whenever you have an input e to the power st to an LTI system, then what you get, if it is e to the power s naught t, then what you get, h s naught. Okay, this function is your eigen function. This function is your eigen function. Okay, I'm writing s naught t. Pratyusha, s naught can be a as well. S naught is some constant. So now in that case, what you will get, so what you will get is 4 by 13 into 8. That is e to the power 60 by 26. E to the power 60 by 26. So the answer would be none. Okay. This question is actually based on your Laplace transform and the concept of eigenfunction. Okay. Moving on. Try this one, everybody. Again, I'll be giving you 1 minute. Try this. Come on, guys. It is a very, very simple question. If you apply network basic, it is a very simple question. Just think in terms of network, my friend. Okay. So guys, basically we have a combination of two voltages, a combination of two sources. In such a case, what we do is we apply superposition. Now, when we apply superposition, just solve it as a network. So you will get okay, angle will be, so that means this output will exist. Yeah, R will be there. This output will exist for omega 1 and this will exist for omega 2. So by superposition, V naught is V naught 1 plus V naught 2. That is, the answer would be C. The answer would be C. Is that clear, my friend? Is that clear to everybody? Moving on. Try this one. Again, I'll give you 1 minute. Try this one. Rashi, the question is on your screen. If you are not able to see the question, then please refresh. Come on, guys. Everybody can solve this. This much even I have taught you in control as well. Yes, Kushal is running number 1 right now. So it is saying that the system has pole at S equal to 0 and S equal to -1, and the DC gain is unity. That means the transfer function will be 1 by S plus 1. Now, whenever you apply an input such as sine t, or if you say sine omega t, omega naught t, then you calculate the pole. Okay. Now, is it fine? Then you calculate Tj omega at omega equal to omega naught. Now, in our case, omega naught is 1. Omega naught is 1. If that happens, then what is the output? This will be the output. Yes. Represent it as a circle. Okay. So what will be the answer? What will be the answer? Sorry, not 1 by root 2. Root 2. So what will be the answer? Which one is matching? D. Let me write sine theta is cos 90 minus theta, or how to write it? Sine theta cos theta minus 90 is also sine theta. Now if you add 180, okay, so the answer would be D. Okay, is this clear to everybody? Now moving on. Come on, my friend, try this. Everybody try this. Guddu, this is basically a concept of control system that whenever we have a sinusoidal input, we find the magnitude of the transfer function at that frequency and the angle. The magnitude is multiplied with the sinusoid and the angle is added to the phase. And the angle is added to the phase. Now, XF is given to us. It is asking the inverse Fourier transform. Inverse Fourier transform. Now, based on the option, it is very clear that we have to use duality. See how I approach this. This much I know. But we need for this one. Okay. This is basically right. So this is 1 by a plus j omega. This is the time reversal. Okay. I actually memorize very less number of Fourier transform. Now when you replace f by t actually, what you will get is this. Now 2 by 2 plus 4 pi square f square, basically duality we don't need. Let me remove this because we need inverse Fourier only. है ना? So what it is saying, 2 by 1 by 2 plus 4 pi square f square. So 1 by 2 plus, if you compare it with this, then you will have to take a square equal to 2 or a equal to 2 root 2. Sorry, a equal to root 2. So what I'll say, if I take this, then the Fourier transform will be, are you getting my point? The term that should have come in the numerator, I have divided by the same term. So that the numerator becomes 1. And a is root 2. So the answer would be B. Revant is saying in the last question, DC gain is infinite. Let me check, Revant. If you apply a unit step function ut, then I think it should not be DC gain. It should just be gain. You are right. It should just be gain. Okay, that should be gain actually. Try this one as well. So it is saying a signal of 4 plus cos 4 pi t minus sin 8 pi t is applied as the input to the filter with impulse response sinc 5t. Then the output is. So signal is given as a combination of DC, cos and sine. Now the filter has an impulse response sinc 5t. Now my friend, now what I say is I remember this Fourier transform. Okay, this is the Fourier transform that I remember. But now, my friend, it is saying in time domain we need sinc. So you replace f by t. Similarly, you replace t by minus f. That is duality. Okay, but rectangle is an even function. Rectangle is an even function. Now, if you compare with sinc 5t, you will see that t must be 5 and a must be 1 by 5. So what you can say, my friend, for sinc 5t, you will get 1 by 5 rectangle t by 5. 1 by 5 rectangle t by 5. Sorry, rectangle f by 5. Yes, you guys are right. So now that means this filter will pass only the frequencies up to 2.5 hertz. Okay, that is what you can see. Filter passes frequency up to 2.5 hertz. Correct? Now, this frequency is 2 hertz. This is 0. So only these will be passed. This is 4 hertz. This will be stopped. And the gain of the filter is 0.2. The output for this will be 0.8. Okay, these frequencies will be passed from the filter. Sorry, 0.8 plus 0.2. Here there is no 4. Okay, so the answer would be A. Is that clear? The answer would be A. What answer did I give? B. Yes, the answer should be A. It should not be B. Try the next one. Try the next one, my friend. Okay. So now, my friend, what we have? X omega. So as soon as I see this in the denominator, what I remember is for this, right? That means if I want to take the derivative here, we have to apply the property of differentiation in frequency domain. Correct. That means if we take txt, what we get is, tell me, what is the Fourier transform of txt? Come on, everybody. What is the Fourier transform of txt? It is j d by d omega x omega. Now, what is d by d omega? The derivative of this will be this. Okay. That means for txt, what you will get is 1 by, so t u. But now, my friend, there is a j omega in the numerator. If you need j omega, then you know d by dt of xt, Fourier transform is j omega x j omega. That means d by dt, the Fourier transform is j omega by 5 plus j omega square. Okay. So what we will get is B. What we will get is B. Okay. So here we have applied two properties, differentiation in frequency domain and differentiation in time domain. Both the properties we have applied, derivative in frequency and derivative in time. Next answer. Try this one. Try this one. Come on, guys. I'm giving you 1 minute of the time. See, whenever I'll solve the question from Fourier transform, I'll solve it using basics only. Only using basics. So guys, see, I'll start this problem from here. When I see e to the power minus mod omega, and Fourier transform will continue for 1 or 2 more days. See, my style is to solve the problem using basics so that I only have to remember very small details. Okay, now I will apply duality. I don't remember many Fourier transforms. Okay. If you take a equal to 1, 4 pi by 1 plus t square. 1 minute. 2 pi x of minus t. एक second. X of t, yeah. Basically, it is opposite. So when we apply duality, we take it from the right hand side. 2a now if you put a equal to 1, when you take e to the power minus mod omega, it will be 1 by pi 1 plus t square. So the answer would be C. The answer would be C. Okay. Moving on, my friend. Try this one. Try this one. So now it is asking the inverse Fourier transform of signum omega. So what we know for ut, what we have is, what is there for ut? Ut Fourier transform. Can anybody tell me what is the Fourier transform of ut? It is 1 by j omega. Now, signum t is basically u of t minus u of minus t. The Fourier transform will be 1 by j omega plus 2 pi del omega minus 1 by minus j omega plus 2 pi del of minus omega. Now my friend, this delta omega is an even function. It is an even function. So if delta omega is an even function, this gets cancelled. So what we get is 2 by, now if you apply duality, now signum is an odd function. Signum is an odd function. What it is asking? For inverse Fourier transform of signum omega. If you take j up in the numerator, j by pi t. So the answer would be C. J by pi t. Is that clear? The inverse Fourier will be j by pi t. Again, if you see the method that I am using is very, very basic. Try the next one, guys. Try the next one. Come on, everybody. The timer is running, guys. LTI system has an impulse response this. Xt is this. Asking the value of yt. So again, what we know is, first of all, let us calculate hj omega. It will be 1 by 2 plus j omega. Now, when we have cos omega naught t, we calculate hj omega naught. The frequency is 2, so 1 by 2 plus j2. Angle minus 45. So, what is yt? This is yt. So, at t equal to 0, that is 1 by 4. 1 by 4. So, the answer would be C. Is that clear? The answer would be C. Try the next one. Try the next one. It is based on Hilbert transform. Revant, UT cannot come. UT cannot come. Because if UT came, the answer would be undefined. Try this question. It involves Hilbert transform. Hilbert transform of xt is basically xt. अरे सिंपल सा यार, इसमें कुछ है क्या हिलबर्ट में? बस ये होता है, ठीक है। xt कन्वॉल्व विद 1 by pi t. वेरी सिंपल. We'll see, Satyendra. It is asking the Hilbert transform of 1 by pi t. Okay. Now, my friend, what you know is that just now you told me signum t has a Fourier transform 2 by j omega, which leads to the fact 2 by jt will have a Fourier transform 2 pi signum minus omega. Now that means Signum is an odd function. Okay. Now, what we need is 1 by pi t. Now, when you have convolution in time domain, in frequency domain, it will become multiplication. Signum square will be 1. So this will be minus 1. So what is the inverse Fourier transform of minus 1? Minus delta t. So the answer would be D. Clear to everybody? Is that clear? How we are arriving at minus delta t? So in Hilbert transform, nothing you have to remember other than this. Only this part is important. Okay. Now try the next one. This time I am giving you 1.5 minutes. It is a matching type of question. You can try this. Yes, Satyendra, in Hilbert transform, you need to have a knowledge of signum function. Only that much is required. Rest of the things are very easy. Now, it is saying we need to match the time domain and frequency domain. So gate function has a frequency domain of sync. Signum has 2 by j omega. Sync function or sampling function will be mapped to rectangle, and constant will be mapped to delta omega. Now that means 1 will be D, 2 will be B, 3 will be C, 4 will be A. So that is D, B, C, A. Answer will be A. Okay. Let's move to the next problem. Try this one. Try this one, everybody. मोहम्मद गेट फंक्शन मीन रेक्टेंगुलर फंक्शन, उसको गेट फंक्शन भी कहते हैं. दरवाजे की तरह है ना. A very easy question for everybody. This is a standard result. This is a standard result, my friend. But I'll show you from the very basic. I'll show you the solution from the very basic. So my friend, delta t has an Fourier transform of 1. So 1 will have, since delta is a even function, delta omega. What about e to the power j n omega naught t? You can consider it as a shifting in the frequency domain like this, like this. So my friend, if your xt is like this in terms of Fourier series, then what will be x omega? The answer would be A. Clear? How to find the Fourier transform of Fourier series? Is this clear? Try the next one. Again, I am giving you 1 minute. Again, I am giving you 1 minute. Try this one. So now, it is asking the inverse Fourier transform of this. You can resolve it in partial fraction. Sorry, like this. This can be factorized. This can be factorized. Then you can do this. So that means x of t will be a very easy question, correct? Just you needed to factorize. So the answer would be C. The answer would be C. Next question. Try this, everybody. Try this. Again based on Hilbert transform. Again based on Hilbert transform. Shubham, don't answer in the chat, my friend. Give the answer in the polling. Give the answer in the polling only. I don't want any answers in the chat section, my friends. So guys, we already know if we apply duality, signum is an odd function. Now, take a new signal here, z of t. Now what you will say, Z omega is X omega. The frequency response of the block is minus J signum omega. Then 1 by pi t is again Hilbert transform. Guys, with Hilbert, your Fourier is only getting strong. Right? If you substitute the value of X omega, what is signum square omega? Signum is 1 and minus 1, so the signum square will be 1. So that is why yt will be minus xt. Okay, yt will be minus xt. Next question, try this one. Try this one, my friend. We need the plot of hj omega. Options are these. You just need to plot hj omega. It is asking the phase plot. That is plotting the angle. Come on, guys, the timer is running. Many people have already answered correctly. So, guys, if you see here, so when you take h of j omega, now, my friend, if you check the magnitude, it is 1. But when we talk about the angle, the numerator has real part negative, imaginary positive. So the angle is 180 minus theta. The denominator lies in first quadrant. So its angle is tan inverse omega by A. That is the angle that you will be getting. Now, my friend, the graph of 2 tan inverse, will be something like this. Okay, this is the graph of 2 tan inverse. Now, my friend, if this is the graph, so pi minus 2 tan inverse, how it will be? Pi minus 0 will be 0. Pi minus pi will be 0. Pi minus 0 will be pi. And pi minus pi will be 0. Again, pi minus 0. Pi minus 0 will be what? Pi. 1 minute. Pi minus 0 will be pi, then 2 pi. One minute. If I see, okay, you can say like this. Okay, why I am saying like this? Because my friend, if this angle is minus pi is actually equal to pi. Minus pi is actually equal to pi. Both angles are same. So that means pi minus pi will tend to 0. Pi minus pi will tend to 0. Is that clear? So the answer that will come, the answer will be B. B will be the correct answer that you will get. Okay, my friend. So guys, what we have done is, we have done today 15 question done. Now I am giving you next 12 question as homework to be discussed tomorrow. ठीक है, कल डिस्कस करेंगे 1 PM से 2 PM के बीच में, और कुछ नए क्वेश्चन भी देखेंगे विद न्यू क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है. If anybody wants to join the new Hindi batch that we have started, you can call on this. So I'll see you soon tomorrow at the same time. Thank you guys.